this training, you will see how you can sell and deliver your services with AI, increase revenues and profits without increasing workload and stress for you and for your team. Digitalization, cloud technology, artificial intelligence, and a globally accessible workforce of virtual teams will change the way we work completely. And that's a business blueprint that works like an AI-based operating system for agency owners, consultants, and digital service providers that want to scale revenues and profits, but not their workload. So let's jump right into it, and I will show you all the components required and how they all play nicely together as an AI-powered business operating system. This is a very dangerous business setup. Unfortunately, most agency owners, service providers, and consultants choose this setup because if you look into the market, they all have the same setup, but they all have the same problems. Nothing works without a founder, high failure rates if they are not involved, slow growth, slow profits, constant staff shortages, and the list goes on. In one project, an employee that was critical for the project's success got another offer in a company for a higher salary, and he just left. He didn't even care about his commitment. And all these problems are rooted in this business setup. And the main problem of this setup is that nothing works without the founder or the CEO. Everything depends on this single person who becomes the bottleneck for growth. With an ever-increasing workload, increasing stress, and sometimes these people feel like they are dying at their desk because more revenue just means more work for them. Then they are constantly involved in client issues and team issues, fighting the fires, handling escalations, doing administrative work, and caring about sales. But if you don't have a system, then sales is just a game of hope, and you depend on your network, on recommendations, and on hope. And that's not a systematic way to grow business. That is just praying for better times to come. But if you are here with me, you will discover a full-featured AI operating system that allows you to sell and deliver your services semi-automated with AI and delegate all operations to AI and a self-managing team that runs and grows the business without you. I just want you to be aware that this is not your fault, it's normal. Almost all other businesses in the service-based industry are trapped in this business setup. And the good news is there is an almost easy way to escape that and remove yourself from the operations so you can focus on building systems and getting new, fresh, profitable growth without working more hours. And I will show you now how that works. Sorry, that was not so kind. I first want to give you a quick intro of who I am and why you should listen to me. And the reason number one is because I also had the same dangerous business setup when I grew my agency from being a freelancer in 2006 till 2018 when I had 43 employees. But with this dangerous setup where everything depended on me, I was the bottleneck, and this almost crashed my business and my entire existence against the wall. And here's the good news, because you can take the shortcut, as I'm going to share with you the full AI-powered business operating system that allowed me to delegate, systemize, and automate sales and service delivery, grow to 4 million, and today I can lead this business with only 1 hour per day. But that wasn't always the case, and if you want to join the drama, how I almost crashed my business and how I used systems, freelancers, and AI to save it, then there is a TEDx talk. I'm happy to share that with you after this video. Mission completed. If you want to do a background check, my name is Manuel Pistner. I'm founder and CEO of Bright Solutions and FlashUp, and these businesses, they run almost independently from me because everything is built on this AI business operating system I'm going to share with you. Good, I promised you that there is an almost easy way to pull you out from being the bottleneck or help you avoid that, but you want to grow your business and you want to do it the right way. And the first step is to pull you out of the operations with what I call a personal leadership system. And this personal leadership system consists of result-focused communication structures, systems to communicate with your team, to delegate properly, and then a delegation system to keep your team accountable and ensure that you get reliable results without micromanagement. This personal leadership system has the power to easily give you 4 to 10 hours free time every single week. And that allows you to focus on building more systems and a full-featured AI-based operating system for your clients, for your team, and for your entire business. And these are now the next steps after you've implemented your own personal leadership system. And by the way, here's one important hint. Your team typically behaves like you behave. So with this personal leadership system, you will become a role model for proper communication, structured work, time management, priority management, and proper delegation. And that is the key to build a team that works exactly with the same habits and runs and grows the business independently from you using AI, automation, and self-managing habits. Okay, now obviously we need to find a way to clone yourself. When we pulled yourself out from the operation, now there is a gap and all your knowledge needs to go into a system so that your clients and your team can collaborate properly together without you being the bottleneck, as your knowledge is available in systems and digital assets. And to do that, the second step is to fill this gap with what I call a productized service offer. These are clear defined offers with well-defined deliverables, setting proper expectations for your clients and for your team so that everyone knows what they need to do and what they get. And this is the foundation to build all other parts of this AI-powered business operating system I'm going to share with you so that you can sell and deliver your services with AI, with a high degree of automation, and get high profits and relaxed workdays. All right, so now you see on the right side how everything connects to this productized service offer. You can have multiple of them. I typically recommend to keep it simple because complexity will only grow your workload, your stress, and your risk, and simplicity will scale your profits and your freedom. So let's keep things simple and connect your leadership system and your fulfillment to the productized service offers you created. To build a digital leadership system for your team so that they collaborate properly together, you have full transparency and control over results and progress, and work gets done with minimal input from you without just seeing failures all the time. I saw cards moving over the board and I had full transparency and control instead of being helpless and trusting blindly. You need a 3-layered quality standard. Don't worry, that's not a lot of work. It's not crazy complex stuff. It is just how you organize your team and set the foundation for a team that works without you. And I'm going to show you now how this 3-layered quality standard looks like and what the components are. The first component is role clarity, a so-called role quality standard. When people are always busy, stressed, overworked, and they have no time because they are busy but not productive, then typically the root cause is so-called role pollution. Role pollution means you have all-rounders and everyone does everything a little bit all the time. And that is stressful. And then people do more and more and more, and they get so stressed and overworked that one day they quit. And then more work is on your shoulders or on the shoulders of very important team members, and the cycle repeats. That's like a never-ending hamster wheel. To avoid that, you create so-called micro-roles. Roles with clearly defined experts that care about specific deliverables of your productized offer. And when you define these roles, then later it is so easy to deliver the work that these roles deliver with AI. And then you boost your productivity and your profitability without increasing workload and stress. That's the ultimate formula to scale revenues, profits, and freedom without increasing workload and stress. All right, so your role quality standard with well-defined roles, so you can fill these roles with real experts that deliver reliable results and have focus on a specific task set that they are really good at instead of doing everything all the time when somebody wants them to do something. That is stressful. I was able to grow my organization to 150 people in 6 months. 6 months before, it took me 7 years to scale my company to 40 people. And now all it took was 6 months and we had people from all around the world working with us. I was able to scale my workforce whenever I see that we are too slow. Okay, and based on this role quality standard, we go to the next step. So the next step is to build a process quality standard. And the process quality standard ensures that your team collaborates smoothly without you micromanaging. That means you have well-defined meeting agendas, not just meetings where the only result is another meeting, but you have one person leading the team according to this process quality standard, and that allows you to just oversee all the results, the progress of your team, and you only need to jump in when you see, based on numbers, that things are not going the right direction. But this will rarely be the case because the team is now self-organizing and it has transparency over results and progress so that they can take action when required. And there's one person facilitating all these meetings. It's the process owner to provide full transparency over results and progress for the whole organization. And that is key to managing a team by data, not just by meetings. Good. Last but not least, the third layer of your quality standard is a so-called work quality standard. You remember when we talked about your productized service offer? You have so-called deliverables or components of your offer. And for every deliverable, might it be a marketing strategy, might it be a software concept, might it be a SEO concept, a keyword strategy, a campaign strategy, etc. All these things can be well defined and then created based either on SOPs, but who likes SOPs, or AI tools where your team just enters the input from a client briefing, clicks a button and gets the results. And I think people love AI because it helps them be more productive without being overworked and stressed. So SOPs are the old way to manage your team. AI templates is the new way because that increases productivity big time without overworking people. You can only do this once you know your productized service offer and you define your deliverables. Then you can create so-called AI templates that speed up the delivery, reduce failures and increase quality. And that has a direct impact on the profitability of your business and the satisfaction of your team and your clients. So that's the last step of your quality standard to boost productivity and profits. And now we focus on step 4, which is growing the business. Now everything is streamlined, systemized, and semi-automated through self-managing teams and AI. And you can grow this business without growing your workload and your stress. Now, what you need to do is you need to replace relying on hope, hacks, gurus, networking, or random expensive marketing tactics with a sales system. And this sales system is a so-called automated sales funnel. An automated B2B sales funnel attracts the right clients to your business automatically. And as you attract clients with a specific problem that you can solve with your productized service, things are a lot easier and sales will be a lot more successful, less work, and much more profitable. Now, when you sell one solution to many people, then your business will scale. And it will scale revenues, profits, but not your workload. So the automated sales funnel becomes the growth engine of your business, and you can build it with AI and micro tests that allows you with minimum budget to test what your potential clients really want to see, read, and hear to buy from you, and pay premium prices. And once you've executed these micro tests, you build your sales funnel with a proper message that attracts the right clients, sells your service very efficiently and with a high degree of automation. And that's the formula to scale your business with high profits and relaxed workdays using AI. Now you just saw the full AI-powered operating system for agency owners, consultants, and service providers that want to grow revenues and profits without working more hours.